Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chad with CD Shaving. Thank you very much for joining me for today's head shave. And it's a good head shave because I'm excited because I got another soap to review. Well, profile. I like to profile the soaps rather than review them per se. But having said that, let's get right into the holiday of the day. Today, as far as I'm concerned, is National Up Yours Day. That's right. If you see somebody you don't really care for, you don't like what they have to say, tell them, up yours. I do. So, all right, moving on to the soap of the shave. Barrister and Mann's Classic. Actually, it's Reserve Classic. Right there. And as you can see in the back, this 4-ounce container. It's got a list of the ingredients. That's the soap right there. There's a little bit of a yellowish tinge to it. Hence the gold yellowish label, black and yellow label. So we've got that right here off the puck. As far as I'm concerned, it is a barbershop. Well, actually, it is a barbershop scent, and that is exactly what I get off of this. I just pick up powdery notes. It's got a couple of different things. It's got citrus, lavender, moss, and sandalwood type of powdery notes going on. For me, sometimes, I've been using this soap for a little while. I can usually pick up other different notes in it. It just smells like a barbershop, smells like powdery scent to me. I don't really pick up the other notes that are in it. I'm sure they're there. I'm sure they support it. I just don't, however, pick it up. And for the shave, we are using the accompanying Barrister and Mann's Reserve Classic Aftershave. And we'll get into the scent on this one towards the end of the shave. Speaking of the shave, we've got our soap blooming in our CD Shaving scuttle right here. Took a sample of the soap and mashed it into the bowl, and it's been blooming for about 10 minutes while I took a shower. Now we have the dogwood handle for our brush synthetic knot. You guys have seen this before, Gillette Fat Boy. We're going to go with setting number 5 as usual. We're going through with a Paul silver blade. This blade I've been using for quite some time. This is on its 4th use. It's seen better days. I think we're going to use it on the head shave today, and then we're going to call it done for that blade. So, that's the gear. We're going to go ahead and get this soap lathered, or loaded, lathered, ready to go, and we'll be right back.
Barrister and Mann. No shaving like Abbott and Costello, no comedy routines. They're on point, timeless, and make you smile. This shave soap was inspired by the aftershaves and lathers of yesteryear, where it did not stay on your face all day long, but promised a slick, comfortable way to a great shave that, well, just made you feel good, and was complemented with the powdery notes that were common at the time. This feel-good soap comes in a 4-ounce plastic container with a screw-top lid and is currently available at barristerandmann.com for $17.99. The performance is outstanding as usual. For more on Barrister and Mann itself, see my other reviews on some of their offerings from their site. The scent on this one, to me, is straight and to the point. Very powdery. With the exception of the citrus that can be detected in the matching aftershave, the powdery notes are what come through the most for me. The supporting lavender, moss, and sandalwood in this soap are not detectable, but I'm sure all play a part in creating this classic profile.
Okay, we are back. As you can see, plenty of lather there, all ready to go in the bowl. I definitely made way too much lather, but you know what? I'd rather have too much than not enough. So that is hot, ready to go. I got my shaving towel here. And incidentally, this soap is supposedly one of the things they put on the website is that they push that it is completely tolerable to hard water, which I have. I've used it a couple times with the hard water, and I found that it absolutely works just fine. I usually use distilled water anyway. It's just kind of a safety net for me in case I forget about a soap that doesn't tolerate hard water. I can just use it, and I generally have no problem with anything. I'm going to drop the blade right in here for its final time. Lock it down, ready to go. We've got our brush, our scuttle, shaving towel is here, ready to go on that one. We've got our water in case we need more. And I did just take a shower. The head feels pretty hydrated. I might throw some water up there anyway, and then we'll get this shave going on. So we'll see you guys in the post shave. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. As you can see, dome of perfection. No nicks, cuts, areas of irritation. Smooth as glass. We're just going to go ahead and throw a little bit of alum on our head here. While we're doing that, let's talk about the shave. So, those of you that have seen my reviews on Barrister and Mann before know that I have all the respect in the world for them, and I have no problems with any of their products. I've used a bunch of their products, and their performance, as far as I'm concerned, is rather outstanding. Now, as far as this particular soap is concerned, no different. Residual slickness is there, ease of loading, ease of lathering, it's all there. As far as the scent is concerned, scent strength on the puck, or the soap itself, I would say, is about a 5, a 6. It's fairly strong. And then, but it remains that way throughout the majority of the shave. At the end, it kind of fades out a little bit, but again, it's not a cologne. It is meant to be a soap. So, I mean, it works quite well. Again, all I got was the powdery notes. Nothing really changed on that for me throughout the shave. So, as far as I'm concerned, it's time for the aftershave. So, I'm going to rinse my head of the alum, and then we're going to get right into the post-shave. Stay with us. Okay, all that alum has been rinsed off my head as I put on there. I always rinse it off. If I leave it on there for too long, I do tend to get irritation from that. So alum works great on my head. It's not so great on my face. Head, it works pretty good. I just want to make sure I wash it off afterwards. Skin's all ready to go for the aftershave. Throw that on there. Wow, that's weird. On this particular aftershave, I get the citrus and the moss. Yeah, the citrus and the moss right away. Then the powdery notes kind of kick in. That's interesting. That's different. It's not quite the same as the soap. It's a good match. It's a good hat tipping, but it's definitely not the same. It's definitely, you get a citrus scent off of it, and then it goes to the moss. I'd almost call this an earthy kind of an aftershave. Yeah, I really don't get. I mean, the powdery scents are there, but they're very, very light towards the end, which is fine. So it's still great. It's just different, a little bit different. So, but it is a match. It's just not an exact match. Having said that, it's a fantastic scent. Those of you that do like barbershops, I would highly recommend this one. It's got tons of powdery notes in the soap for you. As far as the aftershave is concerned, it's a great hat tipping towards it without making you smell like a bottle of baby powder when you walk out of the bathroom. Now, as far as those of you who do not like barbershops, If you don't like barbershops, or you're not crazy about a barbershop scent, I would steer you more towards maybe Ghost Town Barber from Chiseled Face. Theirs is a barbershop scent, but it's got a lot of other notes in it that kind of push it off. This is completely different. So, but anyway, so this is what I would recommend for this particular soap. Folks, if you have any questions or concerns, please leave comments in the section below. I will put in the description below to put a link to Barrister and Mann and this particular soap. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please do so, but make sure you knock that bell. That way you get a notification every time we do a new video here at CD Shaven. Folks, I am Chad. Thank you very much for joining me, and we'll see you guys and girls in the next video.